Tonight, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in Week 2. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup. Threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in Week 2.
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. How about the defense there trying to set the tone on the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing the tone for this one.
The start less than ideal as they already face a second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Well, this defense for the Browns, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers. 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's up.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack, and now the interception and the pick 6 to take the lead.
Partner, you have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue, and I would say their plan worked to perfection.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to have a 3rd down. Burrow will throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And Burrow going to throw again. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They will be led out by their dual-threat quarterback, the veteran from Clemson. It's Deshaun Watson. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Watson completes it to Hardman. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Watson on 3rd down. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he is going to have a Browns first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. A shotgun snap for Watson. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again is Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Watson. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 39. And Chubb will try the middle here. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 22 carries, 120 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get to play action and throw the ball deep later on.
Now this airmail to the sideline. It's incomplete, and there don't appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate there. It's 3rd down. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and this will stay a 4-point game.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This goes out wide for Mixon. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Watson off play action. Looking deep for Hilton. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. They're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That's double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin them inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now it's Watson. There's another catch by the running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. On 4th down, Michael Pilardi on to punt. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And he'll take it just outside the 40. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw to Mixon on the check down. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at about the 14. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. And again, it's Chubb to about the 35, 2nd down. The Browns at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Watson on 1st down. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. From the 30 on 2nd down. Watson, throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. On 1st down, it's Watson. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To the air yet again, Watson. He's got his man, that's Hardman. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Back to throw, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Watson now to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now it's Burrow. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Browns drive about to get started. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top.
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Watson. He's going to drop this. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Faking the give. Now Watson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long.
They'll set up a throw. He's got Njoku over the middle. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. Well, that a 48-yard punt and made even better by a loss on the return. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Bengals drive about to get going. Now Burrow on 1st down.
Oh, Boyd, what a catch.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Burrow.
And that's caught one more time by Boyd. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase.
32 yards.
And the Bengals have cut it back within a score.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
2nd and 11 now.
Here's Watson.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into
T.Y. Hilton, nobody to beat.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson steps away to his left. Wide open receiver complete. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Again, it's Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Mecole Hardman, a 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. 3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Burrow will throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. To throw is Watson. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. From the 29, Watson. Here's Chubb, back-to-back catches for him. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Now this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Watson's throw into the hands here of Hardman. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Watson looks to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. From the 45 on 2nd down. Watson, quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Watson. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will stay a 12-point game. Well, it's still a good-sized lead, so they haven't necessarily needed him, but this is now 2 missed field goals for him in this game so far.
Yeah, and the question now is, will he be prepared when they do need him? Whether that's later in this game or sometime down the line, having a kicker you can count on is definitely imperative.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
2nd and 6.
Burrow looking to pass.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. The 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
York now for the extra point.
And that one makes this a 19-point game. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. After the pick six, here's Burrow again.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Chubb. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run it again with Chubb. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And the athleticism on the spin move allows him to pick up the first before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here's Watson. And the catch made by Hilton.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Now Watson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw. Watson. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Browns are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that will bump the lead up to 26.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but now Burrow loses the football.
And this is picked up by the Browns. And it won't count for 6. He's brought down, but inside the 5, 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Chubb going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
Second down and goal. Watson. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game.
And the Browns are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On third down, Burrow. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Greg Newsom. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Handoff comes to Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. A give. This is Chubb.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Now a first down throw. Watson.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals will take over possession here up at the 44. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 44. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the 4th quarter. On the pass, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already making plans for the evening.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. A run for Nick Chubb. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Browns, they use the favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.